In the quiet mountain town of Ashburn, nestled deep in the forests of northern Canada, lived a young carpenter named Ethan Miller. At 24, Ethan was known for one thing: his hunger for success. He dreamed of becoming famous across the country for building luxury handcrafted furniture. Every night, he watched wealthy businessmen and celebrity designers online, admiring their million-dollar workshops and lavish lifestyles. Ethan wanted that life badly. But there was one problem. He hated waiting. Whenever he worked on a table, chair, or cabinet, he rushed through every detail. He skipped sanding corners properly, ignored tiny cracks in the wood, and hurried the drying process to finish faster. To him, speed meant success. "Why spend weeks on one piece," he would say, "when I can build 5 in the same time?" His father, Samuel Miller, was different. Samuel was an old-fashioned carpenter who believed wood had a soul of its own. He worked slowly, carefully running his fingers across every surface, listening to the sound of the grain as he carved. "Good things take time, Ethan," Samuel often told him, but Ethan barely listened. One winter morning, the town announced a national woodworking competition in Toronto. The winner would receive a massive cash prize and a chance to work with elite furniture companies across North America. Ethan saw it as his opportunity. "This is it," he said excitedly. "Once I win, everything changes." For the next several weeks, Ethan worked non-stop. He pushed himself day and night, building elaborate furniture pieces filled with expensive designs and flashy details. But because he rushed everything, mistakes followed him everywhere. Wood panels split, cabinet doors warped, fresh paint bubbled and peeled. One expensive oak table cracked completely during shipping tests. Every failure made Ethan more frustrated. One evening, after another ruined project, he slammed his tools onto the floor. "I'm working harder than everyone else," he shouted. "Why does nothing work?" Samuel quietly walked into the workshop and examined the damaged table. Then he placed a hand on Ethan's shoulder. "You're fighting the process," he said calmly. Ethan shook his head angrily. "No, I'm trying to move faster." "That's exactly the problem." But Ethan refused to believe him. Days before the competition deadline, Ethan decided to create his biggest project yet, a grand handcrafted dining table made from rare walnut wood. He worked for nearly 40 straight hours with almost no sleep. The table looked beautiful at first glance, but during the final finishing process, disaster struck. The wood, not properly dried, began to twist under pressure. A deep crack split through the center of the table. Ethan stared at it in silence. Months of effort, destroyed in seconds. For the first time in his life, he felt completely defeated. That night, unable to sleep, Ethan walked downstairs and noticed light coming from his father's old workshop. Inside, Samuel was building a simple wooden rocking chair. No expensive decorations, no flashy design, just smooth curves and perfectly balanced craftsmanship. Ethan watched quietly as his father patiently sanded the wood, checking every inch with care. "You're still working on that chair?" Ethan asked. Samuel smiled softly. "For 3 weeks now." Ethan frowned. 3 weeks? For one chair? Samuel nodded. "This chair may outlive both of us." The words hit Ethan harder than expected. Samuel handed him the unfinished chair. "Feel it." Ethan ran his hand across the surface. It felt flawless, strong, peaceful. For the first time, Ethan realized something. His father wasn't building furniture for applause. He was building something meaningful, something lasting. That moment changed everything. The next morning, Ethan made a decision. He withdrew from the competition. The town was shocked. Some people called him foolish. Others said he had wasted his opportunity. But Ethan no longer cared. Instead of chasing fame, he returned to the workshop with a different mindset. This time, he slowed down. He learned how to properly prepare wood before carving it. He spent hours studying grain patterns and moisture levels. He practiced patience during polishing and finishing. Instead of rushing toward results, he focused on loving the craft itself. Weeks turned into months, months turned into years. And slowly, Ethan's work transformed. His furniture became stronger, cleaner, and more beautiful than ever before. Customers began traveling from different cities just to purchase his handcrafted pieces. But something even more important had changed. Ethan himself had changed. He no longer felt desperate for success. He no longer compared himself to others online, and he no longer tried to control every outcome. One autumn evening, a wealthy hotel owner from New York visited Ashbourne after hearing about Ethan's workshop. After seeing Ethan's work, he offered him a major contract to design furniture for luxury mountain resorts across North America. Years earlier, Ethan would have celebrated wildly, but now he simply smiled and thanked God quietly, because he finally understood the lesson life had been trying to teach him all along. Real success cannot be rushed. Faith cannot grow in panic. And sometimes, the hardest part of life is trusting that slow progress still leads somewhere beautiful. As Ethan grew older, young apprentices often came to learn from him. They always asked the same question: how do you become successful? Ethan would gently place a rough piece of wood into their hands and say, "First, learn to be patient with the process. The strongest things in life are built slowly."